Lillian the waters in the voice of revelation, in light of the world. I am the light of the world. It was while I was deeply considering the example of the one round earth that suddenly I questioned, what about those thousands of years when the earth was supposed to be flat? The answer was given to me immediately. There were no such years. At once I knew that to divine mind there are no calendar years. Without hesitation I questioned further. But what about all those people who believe the earth to be flat? Again the answer was instant. There were no such people. I saw for a certainty that if one had not the divine mind, he had nothing. The truth is this: I am the way. All who accept one I, self, or being as the one identity of all know that there has never been more than one world and one existence, and that it is here and now, before us. Turn again to the simile of the one earth. There was but one way to it, to see it as this very earth. Columbus declared this earth we live in to be round, not flat. No path led from one earth to another. Every thought relating to a flat earth was spurious and worthless. Only those thoughts relating to the round earth were of value. It has been thought that like streams of water tributary to the same ocean, multifarious paths mapped out by creed and doctrine ultimately reach the same goal, heaven. They who are on these hypothetical paths, en route from one world to another, but testify to their belief in many beings, many minds. They are constantly at work to change the things they see, and do not want to have or to create the things they do not see and wish to bring to pass. Though many have spent a lifetime attempting to emerge from matter into spirit, or to leave a human existence for the spiritual, it is significant that we have never heard of anyone advancing these theories to have arrived at the goal. Having pointed out the paths taken by many as representative of the broad way leading to destruction, in quotes, and also having pointed out the one way taken by the few as representative of the narrow way leading unto life, Matthew 7:13-14, there still remains the crucial point to be considered, namely, how can one leave the broad way for the narrow way? How can he know divine mind and experience harmony and happiness right here and now? The answer to this question begins with the words, "Ye must be born again." John 3:7. Until this word is spiritually heard and spiritually understood, further enlightenment cannot be experienced. Identified as a man or a personal mind, one is blind to the truth that since God is the only being, there can be no man being or man mind. Quote, Ye cannot serve God, the one, and mammon, a second. Matthew 6:24. Every spiritual admonition requires spiritual love and perception to realize and fulfill it. The first perception toward the new birth is for one to turn himself away from the belief that he is a human man or being and reach into his heart for light. The heart is the center of light and will reveal the one divine mind to be his only mind and consciousness. No purification of thought is to be considered. For when one perceives that never has he had a self or mind of his own, he will simultaneously cease having wrong thoughts. As the one mind, his thoughts will require no correction, but will be naturally satisfying and pure, calm and unchanging. Concern yourself with truth alone, not with people, nor with thoughts, nor with discussions. Let your love for God, for reality and truth, be pure and holy. You will then be at peace with yourself. And in your humility and purity, your thinking will be spontaneous, natural, and perfect, like your breathing. Fulfilling God's requirements of you and knowing as the one mind, you will be, quote, like a watered garden and like a spring of water whose waters fail not. Isaiah 58:11. Truth is often breathtaking in its absoluteness. The word of truth is yea, yea, nay, nay. It decrees I am. It also decrees there is none else. As this earth is a round earth, even so this existence is a spiritual existence. Those believing they are going from this place to that one are going nowhere. There are no such paths, nor minds having these beliefs, no such people, nor times. All ways and methods pertaining to another mind, world, and existence besides the one are not. The one mind has never ceased to be omnipotence, omnipresence, and omniscience. The absolute message presents the true and only way, the way which has not to do with thought-taking processes, personalities, demonstration, or attainment. It is the way Jesus called the narrow way, Matthew 7:14. It is single-visioned, single-minded, single-tongued. We understand spirit by spirit, divine mind by divine mind. We discover that we have never been asleep to be awakened. We have never been in a human existence to be translated into the spiritual. Divine mind is all. and there can be no universal mortal mind or a supposititious false mind. Quote, power belongeth unto God. Psalm 62:11. Spiritual power or light is the illumination of the one mind, which outlines neither method or system, nor places a distance between the real and the unreal, or an unreal. Spirit, God, is an entirety without an opposite, and there can be no human mind or human will, no subconscious mind, personal consciousness, or aggressive mental suggestion. Since God is the only mind, there is no personal mind which needs to defend itself from another mind. Again and again, let one know and say that one mind exists only and is present now. Let him not contradict this reality. When we actually believe in the absolute message, we will not believe we are a human being, a mortal, or a human mind. The mind which was in Christ Jesus is now in us. This is indeed the meaning of the new birth, that we accept the one pure and perfect self as our only self, here and now, surrendering all contrary beliefs and teachings.